kicking my slippers off and taking a nice stroll on this beach before I catch a bunch of them here. The election pulse, of course, in Dakshina Kannada is high, and so is the tide on the beach right now. Not very high, but certainly a stunning sight. Tanirbavi Beach, one of the most popular here in Mangaluru. I tried to rhyme. I may have failed, but here you have a good, fun bunch. The speciality of Bengaluru, I think it's the seafood, the fish, is that everyone has a big smile and rosy cheeks. Somehow they have their skin shining, and there you have it. A classic example of what Mangalurians look like. Thanks very much for joining us here for India Today. If I may ask you, what's your reason to vote this time?
Well, we're looking out for good leaders because talking about Mangalore as an ecosystem, it has around 241 education institutions
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
But students who pass out from an age of 18 and to the age group of 60 do not have a lot of scope right here to start a business or something. That's where we look forward as an incubation houses or
That's
startups
interesting.
to
So that's
come.
what
forward.
you're looking at, opportunities largely, right? Sir, what would you say?
May the best party win. We are looking forward. We are really excited with both candidates that have come up this time. And we hope that whichever party comes forward has the vision to transform, develop, and get some kind of progress. Like Preksha said, that we work with an incubation house and we look forward to establish an incubation center and give platform to students from the 241 institutes to come
Yeah.
set up their businesses, ideas, ideators, innovators.
But may I ask you, what's the reason you think big tech companies, firms hesitating to come to the coastal belt? Do you think the communal friction and the rhetoric could be one of the reasons that largely companies want to stay away and stay in cities? They could very well come to Mangalore.
Not anymore, because we have conducted the first triathlon here and Mangalore is changing. We have shown to the world that this can be a global destination for the lifestyle that Mangalore represents. You know?
Right.
So triathlon is a great thing, and we've had participants from all over the world coming here. So that narrative is already changed, and I think satellite offices are already setting up here. And we've got a huge wave of entrepreneurship that's happening from Mangalore. We were the first here in Mangalore to host a beachside startup festival called Emerge. So
Nice.
change is happening.
Change is coming, and you see it.
Yeah, in furtherance of what he just said, the IT ecosystem in Mangalore is actually developing. There's a boom here. Although we've been pushing for a private, for a government IT park, a lot of private IT parks have mushroomed. There are a lot of IT companies who have made it big, even in the international scene. So yes, there is a lot of
So you have seen a large improvement here. What is it that you want to see further to change?
I'm a doctor by profession. I mingle with all communities. When you came to say that there is a lot of communal friction, it is only the small portion. I practice with almost every community and I say there is only one religion. That is what you said. So I would like to say that let people vote for, not for freebies. What I have seen is, in the last 1 year when the guarantees given by the Congress government might have worked for a few people, not everybody has received. You can ask Mangaloreans how many of them have opted for it. It makes people lazy. I come from an agriculture family where I see my cousins. They say that we are getting some 2,000 rupees. But if you see what Modi government is doing, they are giving free treatment up to 5 lakhs. And I see in the hospital, we have so much of these Pradhana Mantri schemes, Ayushman, and all those things. They are helping the poor. If you give just 2,000, 24,000, the hospital bill is 5 lakhs. Who is able to pay that?
Big
And
disparity.
what is happening to our electricity bill? I was paying 5,000 a month. Now it is 8,000. What has happened? It is actually moved from there to here. The electricity bill of most of them has increased. And the other thing, what has happened to the bus free? The tickets have gone up. My own relatives are telling that the bus charges for the men is high.
Because bus charges for the men in Karnataka are high. So
And
because freebies are given, like free electricity up to 200 units, a lot of them are bearing the brunt, taking the heavier load. Why don't you tell us, Mr. D'Souza, what's your opinion of freebies and guarantees that have been given by the Congress? That's helped the Congress come to power in the assembly, will that momentum help in Lok Sabha?
The free guarantees and help all the middle class peoples, because there is no job vacancy over here. You have seen the many people not working, no employment. This help the middle class people and the poor family also. You can see the electricity which the Siddharamaiah government has given, the free electricity up to 200 units. You can see the Graha Lakshmi, 2,000 rupees. You can see the unemployment scheme which government is giving, and now 1 lakh central government, our Rahul Gandhi has been announced 1 lakh for all each houses for BPL families.
Rahul Gandhi is announced, but Rahul Gandhi is not the president of the Congress.
He is our senior leader. We have to.
Mallikarjun Kharge is from Karnataka. Why aren't you addressing him? He's the Congress president.
He is our president. Yes, it's a suggestion of Rahul Gandhi which he has been taken in.
Why is Rahul Gandhi suggesting?
No, yeah, his suggestion.
not a
has
stra-
been,
is he a
no, his
strategist?
suggestion has been taken up very seriously. Rahul Gandhi has given up the suggestion to our president Mallikarjun
But on
Kharge ji.
what basis is Rahul Gandhi giving
He is
suggestions
a
of free?
CWC member. He is a CWC member. He can raise any voices over there.
So there are no other capable leaders to give
There are many
suggestions.
capable members. All collectively they take the decisions.
But you, at the end of it, Rahul Gandhi's voice echoes.
Yes, sure.
Mallikarjun Kharge is the stamp of the Congress. He can only do what they say, but rather than he on his own doing. Whatever the Gandhis say, he's saying yes.
Okay.
See, I studied my
let's see.
MBBS in
Well,
Gulbarga.
for-
Only thing what Mallikarjun Kharge has done is emulated lot of property there. The last time I went after 30 years to Gulbarga, whomever I asked, this belongs to Mallikarjun Kharge. This belongs to Mallikarjun Kharge. This is what has happened.
Well, that's the same allegation that you have private players like Adani, Ambani furthering,
of course.
being benefited.
See, all
They own almost every second
all the business
establishment.
people have been supported. Adani, Ambani, and every Gujaratis has been supported over
But
there.
we don't know if they're supported, but the argument is that we don't know if they've been
Bonds,
supported.
what's happened all over India? The
Yeah.
SBI is hiding. Only the Supreme Court intervened and he has declared everything now. The people are very.
All right, whatever said, if it's really listening to the Gandhis, then for Karnataka it's probably worked because they won in the assembly elections. But will this effect have a bearing even in Lok Sabha polls? What's your view on this Lok Sabha election?
As was discussed earlier, we have two new candidates here. So it is unlikely that they will get whoever wins and whichever party comes to power. The two candidates of the winner here is not going to get a prominent position in the government. So they should focus on the development of this region here, especially Dakshina Kannada. And one area which I would like them to focus is on tourism. As you see here, we have a lovely beach. You mentioned about the fantastic seafood here.
Yeah.
And it is both of these are far better than our neighboring states which are here, and they are much popular with tourism. So why doesn't tourism happen here?
But
So
you have BJP for the last 3 decades. Hasn't there been appeals? There's no actual push towards tourism?
Yeah, I definitely think so, that there is no concentrated push towards tourism. One of the ways in which you can build tourism is by developing infrastructure here. For example, the airport. You know, we have a fantastic international airport. The international airport here is older than some of the other airports in the region. However, there has been no push given by the incumbent political parties here for the last several years, that the airports in the nearby regions have taken a march over us.
Right.
I'll give you a very simple example. Mangalore airport has 8 aero bridges, which is probably more than most airports in India. But I don't think there are enough flights in a day to cater to even 4. So I think there is something.
Very true. Yeah, that's a good example that you've presented.
Everything said and spoken, I want to stress on one point. अभी आप टूरिज्म बोलो, ये बोलो, वो बोलो, सब ठीक है. लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रॉब्लम है इधर. इतने दिनों से, इतने सालों से मैंगलोर का इमेज नेशनली नहीं इंटरनेशनली ब्लैक स्पॉट हुआ है. वो चर्च अटैक होने दो, पब अटैक होने दो, होम स्टे अटैक होने दो, रिसेंट जेरोसा का इंसिडेंट होने दो. Elected representatives coming and shouting on the road. This is sending very bad image of Mangalore internationally. आप कुछ भी कीजिए.
But the BJP says wherever they are in power, there's no dange, there's no riots, there's largely peace.
मीडिया तो झूठ नहीं बोलती है ना. अभी का तो ये एक साल भी नहीं, 2-3 महीने के पहले का इंसिडेंट है जोरोसा का. अभी कल का न्यूज़ देखिए, एक एमएलए जो बोल रहा है, जो उल्लाल में कुछ बोल रहा है, roads, drainages are not important. Ideology is important. कौन सी ideology की बात कर रहे हैं?
Well, it's a sad state of affairs, and as a media
Without
person, I would
that,
agree that the focus has certainly shifted from actual
अभी भी हम लोगों का discussion
development to communal rhetoric, and that's I don't think any citizen would be satisfied with these kind of assurances.
There are
But
only
at the end of it,
how Mangalore, we have to look at Mangalore how it is. There are only hospitals, only education institutions. Okay, these are two. Earlier banks were there. Apart from there, nothing business opportunities are there
you
in
know,
Mangalore.
at the end of it, your netas are voted by you. So it's the community and the society's
Once I vote,
faith
if
that
I
you
vote
impose
or
in a neta, and the same person has come to power. You have brought the person to power.
It is
So
immaterial
does it
that I
speak
vote
of the
for-
society
No,
here?
no. If it's immaterial that I vote to certain candidate or not, once he becomes the elected representative, he is a representative of all. He is inclusive. He cannot say that Congress people voted me, BJP people voted me. Once he enters the parliament, once he enters the assembly, he is representative of all people. He should be inclusive. He cannot be exclusive. Once he is in charge
But
of
that's
that
precisely
position,
what my point was. That does this reflect on the society? Because it's the society who decides. And if you have had a certain party in power here,
because of the law and order problem, society lives in fear. We are saying that there is communal rhetoric and everything. ऊपर के तख्ते पे जो है हिंदू है मुसलमान है वो सब लोग का business है.
I refuse to believe in that argument because Karnataka state right now has a Congress in power, but the BJP has managed to keep the stronghold. So what's the fear you're talking about?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Stronghold ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. There is nothing a stronghold. See, people live in fear means I will tell you how this communal whatever laboratory or rhetoric that works. ऊपर के तख्ते पे लोग जो हैं वो हिंदू मुस्लिम बिजनेस में पार्टनर है. किसका मॉल है, कौन सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड
That is
करता है.
very true.
नीचे के तख्ते में जो है प्लम्बर है वो सब काम करता है साथ में. जो आर्मी में होने दो या सैलून में जाने दो किधर भी जाने, इधर लेबर नहीं मिल रहा है. होटल में जाए नॉर्थ इंडियन है, आप सैलून में जाइए नॉर्थ इंडियन है, हॉस्पिटल में जाइए नॉर्थ इंडियन है. इधर के लोगों को नौकरी किधर है?
Okay.
वो ऐसा हालत में हम लोग जी रहे हैं. ये क्यों हो रहा है? अभी इधर का लोगों को इधर कंटिन्यूअसली आप राइट्स होएंगे, कम्युनल अनरेस्ट होएगा, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का प्रॉब्लम होएगा, दो लोग बाहर जाएंगे तो उनके ऊपर हमला होएगा. क्या टूरिज्म की बात कर रहे हैं?
You have hardliners on either ends, and that's probably the
both
problem
sides are
here in this
belonging to
area.
any
No,
political
I'm
party.
saying it
No,
that the
no,
hardliners
no,
on
no.
either end, that could be one of the reasons to why.
Another one point I end up. See, everyone is having education institution, hospitals. Health tourism will be next. Okay, that will coming. Okay, if this law and order problem वो इधर रहेगा ना, कौन आएगा हेल्थ टूरिज्म के लिए? अभी इधर का मेडिकल कॉलेजेस देखिए आप, इधर का एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन देखिए. Major intake is from other states and outside India. If this problem continues, let any party come to power, if this law and order problem continues, there will be no intake.
You're basically saying a lot of the communal tensions that happen along this belt
That should be
drives away investment. Is one of the viewpoints.
I am a strong believer in a strong leader. Now, if there's a strong leader, you will see a lot of quick decisions happening and really impactful decisions happening. We have been seeing this for the last 10 years. Now, like my friend here said earlier, see, there are issues. Now, these issues cannot be, blamed on the leadership. These are petty issues which keep happening now and then.
But
Now,
you have up to the Prime Minister on speaking on similar
exactly,
lines.
Exactly. But see, when you are having such strong decisions being taken, you are having development which happens. Now, see, India has risen up the ranks over the years, over the past 10 years. And the kind of
You're
development
saying
that
all the development is only in the last 10 years?
I would say a lot of good development has happened in the past 10 years, as opposed to, let's say, 70 years, which took not much of development in comparison. Now, having said that, see, as a surfer, I want to see surfing develop here. Okay, and this has happened probably in the past 8 years or so as well. Now, see, if a government is interested in promoting tourism, promoting trade, promoting commerce, this is the kind of bent of mind that they would be having as well. And this is exactly what we have seen. Now, when we approach the government and rather the local leaders with our proposals and ideas, we were actually back of our mind thinking it would be shot down. But no, it was actually the opposite. They asked us to come with a proper proposal, they asked us to come up with a proper idea, and they actually backed us up with it.
So you're being heard.
Yes,
You're being heard.
absolutely,
Yeah, and that's what
absolutely.
matters at the end of it when you
Absolutely.
vote a
Even
person.
small fry like me is being heard today.
You're a small fry? Hey, I thought this Mangalore Surfers Club are like have a lot of clout.
That's because we have the backing of the government today. See, they want us to surf. They want us to do good things.
Okay.
That's exactly how we are thriving.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
What's your reason to vote?
Vote is a responsibility of any citizen. But what I want to emphasize on, we have to detach a party from voters. Now there is a confusion. We have branded a party so strongly, saying that you are a Hindu, you are a BJP, or you are a Muslim, you are a Congress.
So
That-
is that the community's fault, or are politicians making it sound like that? That we are on your
I
side,
think
you are
we-
on our side.
No, I think we are falling for
Falling in
this
that trap. You're right. Yeah.
I think media also should some responsibility in this region, because I know there is some kind of a scheme
you're
and
right.
a
Yeah,
survival
of course.
tactic.
Yeah.
Unless you spice it up, in our area, I said you have to put grenade.
We are always the Badnaam ones. The media is always the Badnaam
No.
ones.
See, we are the silent spectators. We have been watching. Doesn't mean that we don't have opinions.
Yeah.
But definitely, when people come together and have a strong opinion, things will change.
Right.
See, I need good leaders with vision, no matter which party occupies the center. But people from this coast have been deprived of real development which we deserve. After working for tourism field, the local development, now I am of the opinion that we deserve a separate state.
What? Did you just say that we
No, I
Dakshina
think
Kannada?
you talk to anybody in this coast, they have this opinion in their heart. But I am not surprised a day will come that we will be asking for a state.
Whoa, that was.
Because
I
see,
never expected that. Asking for
I'll
a
tell
separate
you.
state.
any MLA or MP coming from this region, you take for MLA, any party, they occupy the state. You know what they do? Because you are from South Canara, you are fit for fisheries ministry. Very rarely people from this region, definitely all parties have got excellent leaders. I don't definitely point out any fingers. They have got good
But
nature.
if in that to that argument, then everyone would want a separate state, sir.
I'll tell you, if the voice gets momentum, politicians will also speak the same language.
Well, if you're speaking of Modi, he speaks of
I'm not-
a united country. I'm just saying. I'm giving you an
not asking
example.
for a country.
No,
No,
I'm
don't-
giving
don't
you an
get
example. No,
confused.
not at all. I know I'm not confused at all. At this point, the number of states that we have, do you think there'll be any agreement and argument for a separate state?
Definitely. See, it's all administrative setup. Let's not think of any emotional thing.
Okay.
It's an administrative setup.
Imagine
When-
you have one part of Nagaland asking for a separate state.
There are
One part of Nagaland asking for a
No,
separate
no.
state.
See, it depends on how well you behave, how well you
Yeah, of
work.
course. But I'm not discrediting your argument here. You may have your reasons, but we heard you. I guess let's hope the netas hear you
This is the
too.
reason because of the way we have been treated. For example, this coast, beautiful coast. Somebody decides something on the center or the Bangalore. Okay, we have to put stones on the shore. You see the kind of degradation we have been, involved.
I think as a community, you got to come
There's
together
no
and strongly put your point
our
forward.
voice is
Here,
not heard.
a young man, our surfer here of the surf club says the government is with us. So I guess you got to consult with
our
him
voice have to be heard.
and ensure that your voices are doing. We're waiting for a voice from you. Come this way. Yeah. What? I'm back this time for Lok Sabha.
Have you back. Great to have you back.
Thank you.
Hope to see you more often apart from elections too.
On the waters, he got me to surf, and that memory is etched, and I love it. I gives me such positive vibes when I come here. Thanks to you.
Thank
But
you.
Lok Sabha elections, what's the vibe around here?
I think everybody is very conscious about the responsibility to cast a vote, and that's very important. And I think about 2 weeks back, I echoed the same sentiment that our responsibility doesn't end after voting. As citizens of the country, we need to do our bit. I think politicians or leaders are just humans, and they can do so much. We need to raise the right issues. If one feels that the issues are not being addressed to, they need to be loud enough and presented well. Like one of them pointed out that his concern was presented and it was addressed well by the government. So I think there is some lack of addressing. I think the way it's to be addressed had to be taken care of. And I think that's the way to go about
Very
it.
well said. Thank you, ma'am. Your view on Dakshina Kannada, why will you vote this time?
This time I just want to, because it's everyone's vote is very precious, so nobody lose the voting for Modi. I'm for Modi.
Okay.
I personally tell, because the spirituality has come back into India. just because of Modi ji.
Uh-huh.
I would love to say that Ram Mandir,
Uh-huh.
when Ram Mandir came and the Rama Pratishtapana happened, all were very happy.
Right.
Even I have seen, I don't want to talk about religion. Here, the Muslims even came and did so much of seva. You can make out, even Muslims are for everything. All the religion, it comes because this land is Rama and Krishna were born in this land. So I would love to see forward, like, more of spirituality has to come
Great,
at
okay.
the root thing.
So
That has
India
to
should
become.
get a lot more spiritual so that your nerves are calm, I suppose. Ma'am, would you want to say something? Your excitement this Lok Sabha?
Of course, I'm just hoping that the best party wins and whoever contributes to the development of Mangalore and India as a whole will support them.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Last sense that I got here from the locals, the residents, is that they want a good push towards tourism this time. And apart from that, the vision is for a stronger, more powerful India. Well, let's hope that vision comes true. With camera person Shiv Murthy, this is Nabila Jamal signing off from the Tannir Bavi beach in the beautiful, lovely Mangaluru, Dakshina Kannada.